Hello everyone! Today I'll show you how to get all 144 cigarette cards in Red Dead Redemption 2 absolutely for free. So, the idea is to do a train robbery and exploit a bug that let us take an infinite number of premium cigarette packs again and again until we complete all sets. To give a quick overview of the bug, I realized while doing a train robbery that the object inside the cabinets will reset if you meet two conditions. First, you need to close the cabinet door after you pick up the object, and then you need to move far enough for those objects to reset. While the bug is not difficult to reproduce, there are details that we need to know that will save us a lot of time and money. There are various types of trains carrying different items, and since the only thing you may want to pay to get all cards is the price of that train ticket, you might end up with a bounty if you're careless. It won't be as fast as buying all the cards in a shop, but you won't need to spend around $800 for the complete collection, and the only thing it should cost you is between $4 and $12.
Enjoy your trip.
For that bug to happen the right way, we need to get ourselves into a passenger train. You can either wait to randomly find one moving around the world, which is the only way to really get all those cards totally for free, but chances are you'll instead find a useless cargo train, the red train, with nothing valuable inside. So the fastest way to get into a passenger train is to buy a train ticket and go somewhere. Now, what we need to know is that there are two types of passenger train going around. The low quality green one and the high class blue one. What we are looking for inside the passenger trains are those train cars with a safe inside, because this is where we're gonna find our premium cigarette pack inside the cabinets. Both the blue and the green passenger train have two of those at the front, but the difference is that the blue train also have a train car at the back with a safe inside, while the green one instead have a super cheap seat section and some useless cargo train cars. You won't find any cigarette pack in the second car with a safe, but you'll find 2 packs in each of the other 2 cars. So for each run back and forth you do, you'll pick up a total of 4 cards. So, because the green train doesn't have any cigarette pack at the back, the blue train becomes the obvious best choice for the trick. The good news is, I also found out after multiple attempts that all trains going to Rhodes, Riggs Station and Wallace Station end up being the blue ones. For the next part to be easier, I recommend you take a train to Riggs Station. So now that you are in that blue train at Riggs Station, you want to get rid of all the guards and gain access to the cars where the safes are. Don't forget your gun on your horse, and be quick to attack before the train leaves the station. It should make it easier later on to flee from the lawmen. Now you have 2 choices. Either you try to avoid the bounty by fleeing after you kill the guards, or you don't run, you fight the law, and you accept to pay the bounty. If you don't care paying a couple $100 of bounty to get all the cigarette cards, just shoot all the guards and then stay to kill the lawmen until they stop coming. I normally end up with a bounty around $150. Otherwise, the best way to prevent yourself from having a price on your head is to clear the train quickly of all the guards at the front and the back and to run away on your horse when the crime is reported. The reason why I chose Riggs Station is because it doesn't have any of the lawmen or armed citizens found in the cities. You won't have to wait for the train to go outside of a city before robbing it. It will also be easier and quicker to get to your horse and to go hide in the wild. But be warned, if you go too far away from your train, it will disappear. You only need to be out of the red zone on your map before the lawmen arrive, otherwise they'll automatically recognize you and you'll get a bounty. Now, since the guard will mechanically go to wherever you are, you need to go hide somewhere and wait. They should strangely pass right by you without seeing you. Just wait for the investigation to finish and you'll be okay. So when you're done hiding or killing all the lawmen, go back to the train and get ready for the next part. If by now you don't have any bounty on you, you won't have any lawman problem anymore. But if you shot all the lawmen and you got the bounty, you might get the visit of bounty hunters from time to time. Now that we have the train to ourselves, it's time to pick up the cards and to complete our collection. But first, forget everything about robbing the passengers and forget everything about the safes. Do not blow the safe or you will probably end up being chased by the lawmen once again. And if you already have a bounty because you fought the lawmen, it can go up drastically to over $600. So, go to any of the two train cars that we talked about earlier. You should find one premium cigarette pack in the cabinet on the wall and the other one in the cabinet next to the safe. Before starting, you should throw away all the cigarettes in your inventory to make space for the new ones. So, go to the first cabinet, open the doors, take the pack, and make sure to close the door before leaving, or the bug won't make its magic. Go to the second cabinet, take the pack, and close the door. Now go all the way to the end of the train, and take the cigarette in the same two cabinets while making sure you close the doors. Then go back to the first train cars, and open the same first two cabinets to find that the pack respawned. And that's it! Repeat again and again until you complete your collection. The main advantage of this trick is that you can probably do it at the beginning of the game, when you are still wishing to get more money to buy various things. The rewards should be much more appreciated than if you wait until much later on in the game, when you already have a lot of money. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And now I'll let you with the complete perfect run I did, showing from start to finish how to reproduce the bug without getting a bounty. Please use the comment section below if you have any questions or comments. I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks for watching, see you next time.
Morning, mister. Welcome back. Enjoy your destination. Train's here, folks. Come on, head over.
We got money to spare, folks, so give it all to me. And I mean now. See you in hell! Ah! God damn it! Ah! Help me! Come on. Yep. I'll enjoy it. Yep. Let's go, girl. Giddy up. Yeah. Giddy up. Yep. Whoa, now. Giddy up. Easy